Have you ever been, or rather, let me rephrase this. When was the last time that you can recall you were in a scenario where the situation provoked an emotion within you? And I'm kind of leaning more towards like anger, frustration, etc. And the way that we respond in that situation causes us to want to point out what's wrong in that situation. Like, it's almost as if we feel that our ability to understand what went wrong in that scenario gave us the okay to speak about what was wrong with that person or that scenario. And when we walk away, we might even feel like God told us to say that. Like, that was God's judgment. That's how God must feel. And it's not. Actually, that's how God feels about us, not them, not that situation. It says in Matthew chapter 7, verses 1 through 3, that whatever we speak into a situation, the judgment that we put out is going to be reflected back at us. And the people that we're around are mirrors. They're not targets. So the way that you feel about that scenario, about that person, and then you speak into, depending on how you reacted to what happened, is not a reflection of their heart with God. It's a reflection of your heart with God. You see, we aren't God's voice to that person, but rather that is God's judgment on our heart. You see, Jesus, when he saw someone that was in the deepest kind of sin, as a matter of fact, adultery was such a wicked thing that it was punishable by death. Instead of condemning the person, he saw the brokenness, which means if we have a pure heart, when we see somebody doing something that's not right, and our response is anything but love for them, an understanding for what they're going through, then whatever we respond to them in is like throwing stones. And it's actually God's judgment on our heart. It's a reflection of how our heart has wickedness, because we can't tolerate the wickedness in somebody else. And that's because wickedness responds to wickedness. Wickedness reflects wickedness. So the next time you get into a scenario and you feel like somebody upset you, take a step back, take a deep breath. Patience solves a lot of problems, and realize that your heart should be seeing them like Jesus saw them, and have grace. And then that provides an opportunity for understanding so that you can pray for them and then maybe present information that will help them heal instead of putting them down, instead of hurting them. So I hope this challenged you to reflect on how you interact with your environments and the people that are around you so that you can be like Jesus in those circumstances. And in Jesus' name, go in peace.